Hi Aries, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for the month of September 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you this month of September and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you. Remember, some months your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Ascendant, and Aries Moon. I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck in this video. So all that being said, Aries, now on to your September 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have is Justice, Aries, and this is dealing with court documents, legal papers, lawyers, the court system, the justice system. It could also indicate something that was once unfair and unjust may be becoming fair and just for you. You're going to have to look long and hard at some things going on in your life in September and like evaluating them or reevaluating them this month. And how things have played out and where you felt that they have been to your advantage or worked against you to your disadvantage. And maybe what structures or things that have toppled over and need to be rebuilt. Some of you may be looking into rectifying something that was wrong or went wrong for you financially speaking, where maybe you got a raw end of the deal, or you got the short end of the stick, or you didn't get what you were supposed to get financially speaking. This could be from bosses, employers, or even from higher powers that be than that. Some of you may be looking into how to dig yourself out of a hole that you've gotten yourself dug deeply into. So if you got yourself into a financial hole, you may be trying to maybe even file for bankruptcy or looking into, I guess it could be legally, but it could also be through accountants and forensic attorneys or anybody that could help you sort anything out where you feel like you didn't get your just due. Maybe you were supposed to get an insurance payout you didn't get. Or maybe you were in a car accident and you now have physical challenges following that accident and you didn't feel like you got compensated for that properly. Like anything where you feel was unlawful, unjust, didn't go in your favor, screwed you over financially, or needs to be looked into and investigated financially, I feel some of you, Aries, will be looking into that in the month of September. Some of you, there could be something that comes down the pike through the court system and the legal system that changes some aspect of your job. So if you are a government employee or a state worker, or you have a state job, or the company you work for is like overseen by the state or province or city that you work in, there could be some new rules, regulations, or laws that are coming down the pike that will then affect your job. Doesn't mean it's going to affect it in a bad way, just may mean certain protocols or rules and regulations that need to be followed will be scrapped or changed or adjusted. Some of you are going to see monetary amounts in your bank account increase because of some things that have gone through a court or legal system. So you may even see some money increasing for you because of those things. So the next card you have in your reading, Aries, is the Knight of Wands. And this very well could be you. This is a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Could also be some other fire sign person you're dealing with. This is where you're going to make some kind of statement, some announcement, where you're going to broadcast something. This could be to your family. This could be to the world. This could be if you have a platform that you want to announce something. Or this fire sign person wants to make some announcement or declaration of some sort. You're going to be very calculating right now, Aries, and I feel that you're going to be really, really honing in on what's your next step, what's your next move. That could be about your living space, your career, your job, your love life. It could be multiple areas happening at once. You may even be very, very driven to show employees, employers, higher ups, or people that you love and care about what you're all about and what you're made of. But especially at work and careers, like where you're going to really like show up, present your stuff, show that you know how to do what you know how to do. Like that energy comes up strongly here. Now, if you're an Aries and you're like, that's not making sense to me, I'm not doing that in September, that's not nonsensical. Well, maybe this is more for the Aries rising and Aries moon sign people. That's why you always have to watch your sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign to really get a clear picture in a general reading. It's not a private reading. And it's like you're going to be doing things with a lot of flourish and panache. Like you're going to strut your stuff. You're going to show what you're made of. You're going to pull out all the stops. Some of you may even find yourself gravitating towards someone new, romantically speaking. Now, if you're already intertwined with somebody, maybe somebody else is going to catch your eye and you may be thinking of having an affair. For some of you, not all of you, some of you, if you're single, there may be somebody you want to strut your stuff and show what you're all about and pursue them. Somebody may catch your eye, romantically speaking, in September. Some of you are going to be very driven on some projects you want to start and get going. These could be work projects, business projects, home improvement projects. Could be a variety of things. You could want to get going on a couple different projects at once. But I really do get a lot of broadcasting of news and information. And this could be stuff you're telling your family, stuff you're telling your friends, or stuff you're saying out there to the world. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. You may even be starting to assembling something that you want to promote, like assembling something for promotion or advertisement, assembling something that you want to sell, like a project or a program you want to sell to people out in the world. But that energy also comes up here with the Knight of Wands. Now, your crowning card of your reading, this Virgo also got this card. You have Five of Rods, and Five of Rods is an internal struggle going on in you, or a struggle with coworkers, family members, or a struggle going on in any clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to. You may have somebody that's trying to ruffle your feathers, Aries, and say, hey, your thinking or your ideas or what you're doing or putting out there, you're off balance. You're not right. You're off balance. You may have somebody say that to you in September. You may be around some people that are taking some kind of crazy steps and antics. This could be at jobs. You may find like maybe some of your coworkers are doing like practical jokes or pranks or taking things too far, taking jokes too far. If it's not coworkers or employees that are doing it, this could be happening also in your family or at any group or organization you belong to. You could be witnessing widespread anarchy, where people are just not agreeing with what they're hearing, the narrative that's being presented to people out there in the world. Maybe there's going to be a lot of anarchy in your area, a lot of people upset about news, information. It could have to do with news and information that you've put out there, because, you know, some of you, that did come up for this card, but it could be just things that are happening that are going on out there in the world, and you're going to see some anarchy go on, some protests and people being disturbed. Now, again, I'm going to repeat myself here. Some of you may see this happen at your job, because I do see some people doing some crazy stuff. Like if there's any break rooms, don't be surprised that people don't like spray paint something on the walls or jump off of tables and knock crap over. Like that's what I'm seeing in my head. I see you seeing people doing things that are disruptive and destructive. But I feel like for some of you, you're witnessing it in your work environment. So that's coming up here also in this card. You could have some people that are trying very hard to manipulate and control situations and circumstances, and they may even be trying to edge you out of something. Don't be surprised if you have somebody that's trying to edge you out of your position or your job, or keep you in the dark, or keep you out of the loop, or that also comes up. And that could be happening on a professional level, on a personal level. It could be happening on a worldly level as well. So the next card you have in your reading today, Aries, for September of 2021, is the 10 of Rods. And the 10 of Rods is moving on to new and better horizons, but 10 rods of burden are on your shoulder. So you could feel overburdened at this time, but this could also be knowledge and experience you've gained that are going to help you as you move on to new and better horizons. So some people see this as a negative card. I don't. I feel this is a positive card. So, well, but this, you may not take this as positive. Some of you, I feel like you've gained all the knowledge and experience you can and have extracted out of a circumstance or situation at your work, and you may decide to leave a job. You may. And I forgot to mention this, through the Knight of Wands card, I did actually get this, and something distracted me and I didn't say it. Some of you are going to be working on a resume. When I said promotions was one of the things I came up, or an announcement of whatever, I also picked up creating or updating a resume. And here I'm getting that same sense from the 10 of Rods. Some of you may feel like, okay, I've extracted all the knowledge and experience or value that I can get out of this job, and now I'm going to leave and move on. Some of you may be retiring, some of you may be early retirement, some of you may be quitting or leaving a job because you're going to go pursue other endeavors. Some of you may even be changing a format and putting something together in a new way from what you normally do. You like, maybe you're not quitting your job. Maybe you're like, you know what, this job needs to be, I'm going to give it an overhaul, my career an overhaul, my job an overhaul, my position an overhaul. And now I'm going to reorganize and restructure things I do and handle them in a different way. That comes up here for some of you, Aries. Some of you are going to be talking to some people at a distance, or some other people that can give you some insights, some knowledge, some inspiration, some networking possible opportunities also. You may have felt like you're doing just what you can to get by because your job may feel too overburdened, overwhelming, and could be dragging you down emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or physically. I feel if you're leaving a job or changing your career, I feel within 6 months, you will have a new job or career. It could be sooner than that. It's not going to take all of you 6 months, but again, some of you within 6 months, you'll be in a new job or a new career, or within 6 months, you would have changed or reorganized or restructured a business you have or some methodology you use for work or generating money. Some of you are going to learn about your finances or learn more about the area of finances, about financial growth, investments, investment opportunities. I feel that you're going to be learning about that over the course of this. I keep getting 6 months in my head for you. So this next 6-month time period seems really key for quite a few things for Aries here. So your last card in the reading for September of 2021 is the Death card, and this is transformation, something ending so something new can begin, which again, as I've said, a lot of what you have going on here, it feels like job related for a lot of you. Some of you have decided that now is the time you want to put your home on the market for sale. Some of you are going to think of that. You'll be doing it in September, or you will be getting ready and doing things to do it. Or you'll be leaving your residence and moving to another residence. Anything that got damaged in any kind of natural disaster, a tornado, a hurricane, a flood, a fire, or anything like that. I get some of you putting value on items that you lost for insurance claims. And this could also be not even a natural disaster if you got in some kind of car accident or some other kind of accident happened and you have to put a value on things that got damaged or hurt, even physically, maybe. But like assessing the value of things for replacement value or for monetary reasons with insurance. Some of you are going to be dealing with that. If you're going through any legal cases, you could be getting rid of your team or legal team or lawyer and getting rid of them and getting a new one. Some of you may be doing that. And if you know somebody that's an Aries, sun, moon, or rising that is incarcerated right now, fighting about their, fighting for their freedom or their rights, or that, a court case, they may be getting rid. It may not be happening to you, Aries. Maybe it's another Aries or another person that you're connected to that is getting a new legal team for their defense. Some of you Aries, it's come up again, I get generating new publicity. So you maybe you're a public figure. Maybe you have a video platform. Maybe you are in the entertainment industry. You may be, or maybe it's just a business that you own of some sort. You may really be working on how to promote your business, your skills, your knowledge, your talents, a business you own, but it will be worth your while to do it. It'll be worth your while to put the energy in on looking into new ways to advertise, new ways to advertise, new places to advertise and promote, that comes up here again. So you had a little bit of a repeat in some of that. So now I'm going to look at the crystal that you got for September of 2021, and you got amethyst, and amethyst helps with addictions. It enhances the immune system. It improves the endocrine system. It improves skin appearance. It promotes digestive health. It reduces headaches. It regulates hormones. It increases spiritual awareness and psychic abilities. Positive transformation, relieves stress, and enhances memory. It comes up to me that this is going to be very beneficial to you because it's going to amp up your psychic ability. And you're going to need to have all your wits about you in September for the things that you have going on. So, you know, don't always go with the logical mind and the facts and figures that are in front of you. You're going to need to tap into your psychic ability and your intuition, because I feel like you're going to be dealing with a lot of people and changes and things shifting around, and you're going to want to be in tune. It's going to kind of like calm you, because my guides are saying steady as she goes. So if you find yourself in any like uproarious situations, remember what I said with this card, you may see employees acting out, like jumping off of tables and writing things on break room walls, or anarchy around you somewhere out in the world or in your neighborhoods. This stone is going to help you be more centered, more calm. It's going to like really give you the ability to like look into people of who you're dealing with. Like if you're an Aries that just likes to take things at like, again, face value, you've got to dig deeper than that in September, because there's a lot of other things going on, and you're going to be dealing with people's behaviors and actions, whether it be at work or in family or people you don't even know. And it's beneficial for you to tap into that, your intuition and your psychic ability, and have that edge. So think about that. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record with the psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides on very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, you can get my Vimeo videos, which I post those most recently recorded down below in the description box in the Show More section. And the links are also available on my website, theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series listed. You just read the descriptions, see how long the predictions are going out for, and you select the sign, the zodiac sign you want, click on that, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, the most recent video series I've recorded is the Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot reading, which is 7 cards. And this was actually one of the most popular, biggest sellers out of all my videos on Vimeo. And the last time I did the Horseshoe Tarot Spread was 2 years ago. So if you're interested to see what that's all about, please go check that link out below. And there is always a trailer for each of those Vimeo videos you can watch before you make your purchase and decide if you want to purchase. The other most recent video series I've recorded is my mid-year Love Update 2021 Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for singles and coupled people of your sign. And those predictions go out 6 months. So In each video, the first half of the video is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the video is for the coupled people of your sign. Down below is also my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2021 for the last 6 months of this year. So if you haven't checked that out, you might want to do so. I did the center of the Celtic Cross tarot spread. So I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 cards of the center of the Celtic Cross for each sign of the zodiac. Also, my solar eclipse in Gemini, June 10th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings, that's available, and that lasts 6 months. Keep in mind, the eclipses that we had in May and June are being activated right now. There's activations going on astrologically speaking, and you're in the hotbed of it, of those eclipse effects. I also did a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, May 26th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those predictions were being affected by that right now, that eclipse. I did the same format for both of the eclipses. If you haven't checked that out, you might want to do so. My career and finance Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, they go out for 12 to 18 months, which would be the end point, I believe, was like November of 2022. So we have a lot more time for those predictions. And that was another big seller. People request, I get a lot of written requests from people for the career and finance Psychic Tarot readings. So you might want to check that out. Also, my Saturn in Aquarius, Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. Those predictions go out 3 years. So they go out until March of 2023. So there's a lot of time left on those predictions. You might want to look into that as well. And my What's Lucky and New for You in 2021 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings. They started in March of 2021 and they go until March of 2022. So we still have a lot of time left in those predictions. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools, the crystal, oracle cards, and tarot. Usually it's in writing. They're usually about 5 paragraphs long, filled of predictions and messages. Sometimes I do a video, but it's usually in writing. If you feel compelled to see what's over there, I'm sure there would be a message or prediction in those 5 paragraphs that will apply to you. Many people do find they resonate with them, and you might as well. Also, I want to tell you here, I've had my account cloned or copied or faked at least 3 or 4 times now on Instagram. I want to make an announcement here. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. I do not solicit any followers, friends or followers on Facebook or Instagram for readings. I never do it. There's only one account. There's no multiple accounts. I don't solicit people and ask them if they want readings. I have a wait list of over 500 people I had to close in 2018. I'm still working from it. And I have a cancellations list of over 800 people that I work from that as well. I do not even make a schedule live for people to book anymore like I used to do. And I do not solicit people for readings on social media. So please block and report anybody that's doing that because they're scamming you. They're trying to scam you out of money, and I am not doing that. So I also want to say here, if you would like to help support the readings and the work I do here for all of you on YouTube, you could make a donation to my channel, and that link is connected to PayPal and is down below all the other links for the videos on Vimeo. I want to give a big thank you to all of you who have been so kind and so generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot, and it does help a lot. And recently, I mean, I get donations a lot. It happens here and there, but I've gotten a burst of them recently. So really a big thank you to those of you who value what I'm doing here and, you know, give me that donation. I do appreciate it. So I wish you all an absolutely phenomenal September, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.